Alright, it's Josh, and as usual on any video like this, I have my friend Nick over here. I don't know why he's walking over here, but we should just start with the same shot. Yeah. Now, I don't have like fancy access to computer right now, so I just wrote down all the games on this piece of paper. And the first game we got is
the Titans versus the Steelers going on. We have Matt Hasselbeck against Ben, the rapist, Roethlisberger.
He's not in this game. He's injured.
He is injured, so who we have starting? Backup quarterback Charlie Batch, who has not played a game since last season.
Yeah, since the 4-game suspension.
Since the 4-game suspension.
So it's been almost a year since he's played.
Almost a year since he's played, but you know what? I think, right now, a main factor in this game is Hasselbeck has to watch out for defense.
Alright. Now, Nick has the Titans winning, and I got the Steelers winning. Why do you pick the Titans?
Well, I just think the Titans have a better offense.
Oh my god, you're so scary.
My god, you guys are annoying.
Carter, shut the up, don't you understand? The shot's ruined. Just stop.
No, keep
Now,
going.
Nick. Come on, nah, we're gonna continue. So why
Sorry, fans. I pick the Titans because I think the Titans, they have a good enough offense to take advantage of the Steelers' defense. Now, of course, the Steelers' defense have those humongous, strong, run-attacking backers, but there's one thing that they can't stop: Chris Johnson, 2,000 yards rushing his rookie season. Do you think that they could possibly, even if they were to get into the back, do you think they could get a hand on him?
James Harrison, Troy Polamalu.
James Harrison, but of course, the fact that Chris Johnson is indeed a factor. They're going to be blitzing Troy Polamalu. Why are they going to be blitzing Troy Polamalu? Go ahead, tell them.
Why are they going to be blitzing Troy Polamalu?
Why are they going to be blitzing Troy Polamalu?
Doesn't mean why Troy Polamalu's going to blitz?
Whatever, same thing, Josh.
No, it's different.
Whatever. Just tell the fans why.
You're asking people, do you think they're going to blitz Troy Polamalu? Is he going to get tackled?
Is Troy Polamalu going to blitz? Is that better for you?
Yeah, because he has a high IQ on the football.
Who cares?
And he'll know when it's going to be a run play.
Okay, just
moving along.
Moving right along that game. I got the Titans winning.
Yeah.
A huge factor. They're not going to have their Roethlisberger. Next game, we have
Seahawks versus Giants.
I think the Giants are just going to absolutely manhandle the Seahawks. Why? There's a couple reasons why. Eli Manning is playing some of his best football that we've always seen him play. Defense may not be a factor, but also may be a factor. Yeah, we're just
moving along.
Sorry, just so distracted. So anyway, now the fact that the Seahawks don't have a top-notch quarterback like Matt Hasselbeck.
They got backup as their starter.
A backup as a starter. Javaris Jackson. I'm just gonna say this, fans. Javaris Jackson, it may not be good enough to be a starter, but he isn't a bad quarterback at all. Would you rather have him or Charlie Whitehurst? Jackson.
I'll go with Whitehurst.
Okay, first of all, Whitehurst spent 5 years of his career being a third-string quarterback for the San Diego Chargers, which wasn't very, not very good experience, but good enough experience. So anyway, your take on that game, go ahead.
I just picked the Giants. Basically because the Seahawks, their quarterback situation sucks.
Shot got ruined again for the third time. Thank you.
I so wish I know how to edit right now.
I wish I knew how to.
Keep going.
Right. Eagles versus Bills. 1-3 Eagles. They were once called the Dream Team. Now they're 1-3.
Dream Team, but Michael Vick saying in a recent conference there is no dream.
Dude, I can see
and he has a point.
He does have a point. I mean, the fact that they said that all of their impact players are supposed to be the best players. You ruined the shot 3 times. Thanks.
Keep going, please.
So, there's the fact that they have Michael Vick, Vince Young,
Now, why did you pick the Bills to beat the Eagles?
I picked the Bills to beat the Eagles because the Bills seem to have a lot better team this year than they used to have a team. Ryan Fitzpatrick is playing good football, I think.
Alright, I picked the Eagles to win that one.
I don't
Although
know.
I highly doubt it.
I highly doubt the Eagles.
Yeah. Now, next game, Raiders versus Texans.
Okay.
We both picked the Texans.
We
just
both
to save
picked,
some
we
time.
both picked the Texans to save time because why? Because nobody likes the Raiders fans. And if you are a Raider fan, trying doing our video, we deeply apologize for that comment, but and again we're not. So I choose the Texans because they beat the Steelers. They put a hurting on Ben Roethlisberger. They put a huge hurting on Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, and also my Jets.
Their defense. Their defense, see, was looking good. Their linebackers, they did good. Roethlisberger was put on his back several times. So
Right.
I guess
Saints versus Panthers.
I'm gonna pick the Saints.
Yeah, I
Why?
picked
For
the Saints.
one reason: Drew Brees.
Focus on him.
One reason. That's Drew Brees. Reason number two: impact defense. Defense plays hard, balls to the walls. Defense. Their running backs. They have rookie Mark Ingram, he's also doing well his rookie season. He already has 3 rushing touchdowns. His yards not so well, but he's getting to the goal line and he's scoring. That's the most important thing. And back to Josh. Josh, what do you think?
I picked the Saints because Drew Brees is going to dominate. Cam Newton is not going to be able to handle himself against the Saints at all because their offense is too dynamic. There's so much to ask for a rookie quarterback, no matter who he is, to
Rookie quarterback, especially playing against defense
Now-
like the Saints.
I called. Now this one is really interesting, but if you're not a fan for either of these teams, don't fucking watch this match.
Don't watch the match.
Yeah, the 1-3 Cardinals versus the 0-4 Vikings.
Cardinals versus the
Kevin
Vikings.
Cobb versus McNabb. McNabb versus his former backup. Now that's interesting.
Very, very interesting, I think. Why is it so interesting? Because Kevin Cobb is actually starting.
Yeah, he's starting, and he's actually doing a whole lot better than McNabb.
Exactly. McNabb having a rusty beginning of the season. His first game throwing several interceptions. But you know what? The offense I think will do well because Adrian Peterson. Their defense, they are missing 2 members of their amazing defensive line. Pat Williams and of course Ray Edwards. Pat Williams,
All
of course,
right,
retiring.
moving along because we're running short of time. Bengals and Jaguars.
I have to say, of course, it's rookie versus rookie. Any Dalton going against Brian Gabbard. I recommend they both will make mistakes, but hopefully not mistakes enough to impact the outcome of the game.
You know what? This game's going to come down to which quarterback can make the less mistakes as they're both rookies.
Which rookie's better?
No, because they're both equal. It's just
They're both
who
equal,
doesn't make
yeah.
as
Who
much
doesn't make as much
mistakes.
mistakes? I think I'm gonna have to give that game to Andy.
And I picked the Jaguars to do it, but if I want to go with mistakes, I'm going to pick the Bengals. To
I'm
take
gonna have to go on that game. I'm gonna have to go with
Now,
Andy
a very interesting matchup. Buccaneers versus 49ers. He got Buccaneers, I got Niners.
Josh Freeman against Alex Smith. Josh Freeman has that huge mobility. He can throw. He can run. I think it's all going to start to come down to defense.
Yep, this one's going to come down defense, and that's when the 49ers are going to collapse.
Collapse on defense.
All right. Okay, now we're going to skip the next one because...
I have a little biased opinion. Chargers and Broncos. Chargers come with the victory. Why? Ryan Matthews. Next one.
All right. Next one, Jets versus Patriots. Jets all the way, obviously.
I got the
Going.
Patriots going. I'll tell you why. Because the Patriots and the Jets always have a great, intense matchup. Tom Brady will have problems. Mark Sanchez will have problems. I think it's just going to come down to the wire once again.
I'm going with the Jets because I'm not going to look at the regular season game, the last regular season game they had last year. I'm looking at the playoff one because Rex had that zone defense.
Which
with
Brady had an extreme problem with
Yeah,
that.
he could
that
not
particular
figure it out
defense.
at all. And if he cannot figure it out then, I highly doubt he's going to figure it out now. So,
Next matchup, we got the 4-0 Packers versus the Falcons.
Falcons.
Falcons, they are currently 2-2. Aaron Rodgers looking as good as usual. So I'm gonna have to give that game to the Packers. Why? Because of Aaron Rodgers and his ability to throw the football and score points.
Yeah.
But not only through there, also on the ground running.
Now, the one I wanted to get to, the Monday Night Football matchup between Chicago and Detroit.
The Bears and the Lions.
Okay, first off, I'm going to say this. Lions are going to win because their defense is going to crush